the more I learn about the true energy of peace, the more that I have realized that the majority of people on planet Earth truly don't know what peace, real peace, really is. The reason for this is the majority of peace, perceived peace on Earth, has been essentially accomplished because of power over others. The standpoint of stability is currently in place now because we have eliminated the threat of our sovereignty, for example. If you were looking at it coming from a standpoint of a country or a group of people. Throughout history on planet Earth, it's been mainly about, for several thousands and thousands of years, it's been about power over others. And if there has been a period of peace, it's usually because an opposing force has been wiped out. And therefore, there is only essentially the winning side that exists within that environment until another opposing force essentially comes up to challenge the other reigning power or so on. This is the reason why I was saying that the majority of people on Earth truly don't know what real peace really is, because the majority of the perceived peaceful times on Earth have been in existence because of power over others, as I mentioned. We are at a time now to where it's very important for us to start integrating more of the real meaning of what peace really is. Real peace is not accomplished by eliminating an opposing force. It's not accomplished through war. It's not accomplished through overcoming or overpowering another group of people. That is the old perceived illusion of what peace really is. That is not peace. Peace, there are no winners or losers in real peace. I'm going to repeat that. There are no winners or losers when it comes to real peace. What I'm getting ready to describe is, again, it's something that we, as a collective of people of Earth, really need to integrate more of. If we are, as a collective, to join what's called the Federation of Free Worlds, and we are going to be more aware of other civilizations that embody the energy of peace in their own societies and so on, we need to integrate that level of peace within our own selves. For those of you that have no clue about what I just described right there, again, that's been talked about, other people have talked about, I've shared in other videos talking about the Federation of Free Worlds and so on. It's something that the more that we truly we move from being sort of children fighting amongst ourselves into more adults becoming aware and stepping more and say into the shoes of responsibility and respect and so on. That's where this is coming from. This is where what I am trying to describe here. Real peace is a matter of two sides or two people or groups of people and so on that don't have to see things in the same way. We don't all have to agree about the same things in order to have peace. One of the main things that goes with peace, from the way I see it, is respect. Is you respect other people and other beings' right to have their own free will to exist and their own free will to have their own choices. While at the same time, if there is a level of respect in place regarding the majority, we respect each other's free will to choose for what we wish to experience. We respect life in general. We respect our environment in general. So therefore, when respect is one of the main things that plays right into peace, for peace to exist. And it's a matter of a combination of things. As some, with a lot of the craziness that's going on in the world right now, love, of course, the planet in itself would benefit greatly with more love, being shared amongst people, love one another without conditions and so on. But in a way, respect and peace are an aspect of love because you respect and honor one another without conditions, without, say, the power structure of who won this or that. I have seen and heard so much recently within the news and different on the radio and so on, when they're talking about ending, let's say, the war in Ukraine against Russia. And in the news, they're saying, the analysts and everybody were talking, well, if Russia gets that means they're winning this scenario. And if, the other side essentially gets this, then if they don't get this, they're losing the scenario. But really, what's most important is to stop killing of people. Stop the killing and, destroying of people's livelihoods on all sides. And come to a place of peace. Come to a place of respect for one another, to the point to where you're willing to work together and say, look, okay, we're done playing this fighting game. Let's come to an agreement that basically works for both of us, to where we can live amongst one another without fighting and constant killing and destruction. You look around the world right now, there are so many power struggles going on within different countries, different groups within different countries, religious belief systems, killing people because of something that they were foretold that their God essentially promised them this land, so they're going to go kill everybody so they have the land. And that's all tied into the power over others program. And for us to truly move into a place of the new earth, for the structure of an environment of peace and respect for one another, it all comes down to truly being the energy of peace. There is no real peace when it involves power over others. So truly, really think about this and what's going on in today's world, in today's environment that we're currently in. See where you can integrate more peace, the energy of peace within yourself on a daily basis. Are you truly being the energy of peace at the same time you are continually thinking within your brain and talking to other people because you hate, another political rival, or you hate this person, or you hate this group, or you hate this or that, and you essentially want to wipe them out in order to have more things in your way, the way that you perceive things? That's not peace. That is not being the energy of peace either. That essentially is being a dualistic, energetic portal that is spewing out fear and hate into the collective field that is not assisting at all with peace in the world. So truly look at how and what you are processing on a daily basis. Are you truly being the energy of peace? Are you looking at the situations in your daily lives that I am willing to work with this person, I am willing to talk with this person, even though we see things in different ways? I am willing to be friends with these people over here, even though they see things in a different way than I see things. But I respect them, and I respect their free will to live their life however they wish. But in the same way, we all need to have respect for one another. That's how we're going to change things and evolve into a reality of more abundance, more sharing, more respect, and peace on earth. Hanging out with the chickens. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share the video if you'd like additional information or coaching on getting more in touch with your authentic self. Please visit my website, joe-weaver.com. Till next time, my friends.